Hello everyone, welcome back to the Chess Doctor. Today is day 31 in my quest to 1000 rating on chess.com. So we're starting off the second month on the channel. My current rating is 742. If you have noticed, yesterday ended the day was 727, I think. So this is a higher rating than yesterday. It's because I started recording a video, and then after playing for a while, I realized that I was not recording the screen. So this happened for the second time now. Sorry about that. I'll try to be more careful with this moving forward. But we didn't go that far. Increased like 15 points. Played a couple of games, lost one, and I think won one or two offline. So we're still in the same territory, 742, and let's see what's gonna happen today. So since we're starting the second month on the channel now, I thought maybe I should do something which could help me to improve as well. Is that I've been playing the same opening with white and the same opening with black all the time over the last months. So I thought maybe every month I should try a new opening and see what's going to happen. So for the white pieces, I'm gonna try to do the Ponziani, which is basically instead of developing the knight on c3, just go with c3, pawn to c3, and then go to pawn d4 in the opening. So we will see how this works out. In terms of black, I didn't really think of a new opening. I'm going to still do the Caro-Kann. If you have suggestions for black openings that I could try, please leave them in the comments. But I don't like the Sicilian defense, for example. So every time I try to do the Sicilian defense, I just lose. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just not good at it. So I'll just keep going forward with the Caro-Kann, because also I still think that there are some stuff that I could learn on the Caro-Kann. I haven't been very good with it, so I still have some weaknesses with it. For the Italian opening with the white pieces that I've been doing, I think I've seen a lot of lines in this opening, so I think I'm good with it at this point. And it results in a lot of variations where the game is super closed, and in the middle game it's very complicated, especially for a beginner like me. I know that it's a famous opening for beginners, but it results sometimes in very complicated middle games. So maybe let's try another opening. So I'll go with the Ponziani with the white pieces today. If we play a game with white pieces, I don't know. Sometimes we get two games with just black pieces. So we'll see. So without any further ado, because I've spent already 4 minutes on this, let's get into the games. So day 31, the first game. Let's go. Okay, let's see who we are going to play against. Taking a minute. Come on. So we'll play two games as well. If one of the games is done very fast, we might go for a third one. Okay, so can't go for the Ponziani now because I was going to play this pawn, but he played Caro-Kann against me. So when you face a Caro-Kann opening in black, you cannot just play this pawn because he will take this one. Okay, sorry guys, this game is not gonna be Ponziani. We'll have to respond to the Caro-Kann. But I might still just push the pawns. We'll see. If I play this, he won't push. He will push the other one. Let's just try. Because if you push this one, I can give a check and then take it. And if he won't, okay. So he blocked it. He blocked the check. Good move, but we can pin this knight. That's maybe a good idea. Pin it with the queen. That's one of the famous things about the Ponziani, is that the queen can go from this diagonal and give a check or pin a piece to the king. That's basically what happens in the opening. So we will see. We'll see if that works. playing against Andrei Sorin. Doesn't write where is from. Started in February 2023. Rating is very close to me. Okay, spending a lot of time to think because of this pin probably. Because just pushing is not in his favor. I will take, and he cannot take with the queen because so if he pushes this, I will take. He cannot take with the queen because the knight is here. So, and he cannot take with this knight because it's pinned. And he also cannot push this pawn because I will just take it. So if you push this, I'll just take. So yeah, the Ponziani sometimes is a little bit complicated. The knight can move now. So going here with my knight is not an option. I'm thinking about doubling up with my bishop. If I take, he takes with the pawn. Then I cannot take. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm developing a piece. Even if nothing happens in this attack here, I'm still developing a piece. So now I'm ready to castle. I'm thinking about just taking, to be honest. Yeah, let's just take. Just go here maybe. Yeah, just block this pawn from advancing, and this decreases the scope of this bishop. Yep. Need to castle, and then I still need to push the pawn to d4. That's one of the main things in the Ponziani. So it didn't happen this game, but like at least we pushed the pawn on c3 instead of going knight c3, which resulted in this variation here with the pin to the knight, and then he had to come with the bishop, and then I went with the bishop, and then I took the knight, he took with the bishop, and we ended up in this situation. I feel like he's spending too much time to think, although in terms of the clock, we're not too far from each other. If he goes here, I won't be able to take. So I have to push this pawn. This pawn has to be pushed anyway, because now I realize that the queen is not in a good position. Because I needed to push this pawn here. It's not a good move for him to push this one because I will just take it. Should I castle or develop? Maybe develop this bishop. Tell me in the comments if the position of the queen is good or bad in this case. I mean, it's controlling the center, but it's like blocking this pawn from advancing. I don't like that. Develop the knight as well. Now I have the options of castling on either side. I feel like I'm gonna castle long, I don't know why. retreat or take? Retreating on this side is gonna make some problems for me. Probably just take. Because this bishop, if it retreats here, it cannot retreat from here, and we might be castling on this side, so I don't know if retreating is a good option. I will take, but he will have the two bishops and I will lose the two bishops. Maybe let's retreat. I don't know if this is the best decision or not. We will see. He will push the second pawn, or maybe he will castle. I don't know. He won't push the pawn though if he wants to castle short, because that would be a bad move. Still have the option of castling long, so yeah, maybe retreating was a better option for me here. Interesting. He still wants me. Okay, so a bishop trade is probably better than trading with the knight. I might go for this one. Actually, there's a free pawn, and this bishop is defended, right? Yeah. Can the queen get trapped or something? The king is naked, which is very dangerous. But another free pawn. Where is he gonna go next? Here is not a good option. Here, and then take this pawn. So I'll push. If I castle, maybe it's a good time to push this. But his coming here was a check. A check that will make me lose castle rights. Probably should retreat first. I mean, we're done with our business here, so let's retreat, right? Yeah, let's retreat. Push this pawn. Oh, he will take with the queen. But this one is available. What a terrible game we're both doing. This would make him worry more about his life choices. Or maybe because if he comes, he can't come here now as a queen because I will take it. And this pawn, if he takes it, yes, I lose castling right. Actually, I won't if I'll just retreat. Okay, let's see. Now what? I'm down on the clock because again, this is the first time for me trying this. So castle long now because this looks like a very dangerous two open fires for the rook are very dangerous. Though the queen will take a minute to come here. You know what? No, this is a secure side. This pawn is weak now, but once we do this, it's not weak anymore. Need to play faster. Now what? He can come back here with the bishop, and if I take, he comes with the queen. That will be a very dangerous attack, but my queen is here, so... And this knight can join the party very fast, so... He will have to push this pawn though. And I didn't push... Actually, these are the moves now. So far I didn't push d4 yet. Which was supposed to be the main line in the Bonziani, which didn't happen because of the Caro-Kann opening. Okay, so you can't play Bonziani against the Caro-Kann. Or can you? Tell me in the comments. You'll be just giving up a pawn in the middle? I don't know. I have a feeling this is a very good square for the queen. Because if he takes, I will just take with the knight. I know that his queen will come, but it will come with, and I will return with the other knight. Yeah, I don't think retreating with the queen is a good option. Like I'll be giving him more scope for his bishops. Let's not retreat. Need to play faster. My queen is very dangerous for him in the center of the board when his king is not castled, so... Now what? Go with the queen. Come back. Okay. Give me that rook. Retreat. Or maybe go here. I don't know, but I will take it as well. Not much he can do with the rook alone. I think trading the queens was the better option here because it felt like a too dangerous attack on my king. Now the long overdue, my friends, the long overdue push d4. Finally. Finally. That's usually a good move, especially in like late middle games like this. But look at these pawn chains. He cannot strike it, or he can actually if he pushes this, but the better strike is gonna come from me actually. Should I push p3 first and then c4? But would he give me a chance to do that? probably won't. So he wants this knight. But this knight is super powerful. Can jump here, attacking this bishop. Bishop will go here or here. Both are good positions. But then what is the next move for that knight? Maybe just defend the knight for now? Like activate these rooks a little bit? My pawns are on the dark square, all of them, except this one. His bishop is light square, so he's not attacking them. Even my rooks are on dark squares, my king is on dark square. The only thing is on the white square is the knight. The only thing I need to do is to play faster. Okay. How about that? How about that? I have more pawns. I think I should push this pawn. Push this, he takes, I take, he takes. It's on dark square, so his bishop cannot attack. A good position for this knight is probably here now. C4 is screaming to be played, I think. He pushes this and I take, he'll take with the rook. Very dangerous. So maybe this knight has to retreat and go defend this. So it needs to go here. How about this? Attacking this rook. He'll probably come here. Let's see what is he going to do. I'm down on the clock, need to play faster in this very complicated game. Okay, he didn't. Okay. If I push this, it gets really complicated. Maybe let's go here, put rooks in front of each other. If he goes here, this knight would be trapped. But I will take this pawn and he cannot take with the king. That's actually good. Yeah, that's a fork now. That's a fork. He can't do anything, because if he comes here, I will just take this rook. So yeah, this knight is looking at these two positions, and this one is down because he cannot take with the king. I didn't intend to do that, but it worked. He's probably thinking about some counter attack now. I go here, kicking this rook, and he can't take. I can even go here, and he can't take. This pawn is very powerful. Still can't take. You wanna trade rooks? Go ahead. This pawn is available. He should push, and if I take, he comes with a check. This is a light square, very dangerous because his bishop is light square. Should move with my king to the other side actually. Actually, if he goes here, no, I'm forced to take actually. Forced to take, because if he takes this, what could I do? Maybe come here with the king. Okay, thank you for the fork. Take the bishop. Very dangerous bishop. Okay, I do have way more pawns though. Take this. He has only 3 pawns and I have 2, 4, 6, I have 7 pawns. Wow, how did I manage to keep all the pawns all the game? Okay, I have so many options. I mean, his 3 pawns are strategically placed on very strong, but they're all isolated. They're not actually strategically placed or anything. To move the king. Should I just push this rook? Start taking this? He can't do anything. I'm feeling sorry for him. I feel like I have this game under control. Hopefully I won't blunder anything. This is the power of having so many pawns. The game review here would be incredible. He wants to take this. He will push first, but I will take. Sorry, man, but you just can't do anything. Okay, then what? This still won't work. Okay. Trying to do a draw. I want 4 for it, take it. I want 4 for the draw. There's so many pawns on the board. Very deep game. How about that? Now what? You can take the rook if you want. He resigned? Okay. Okay. Too much pressure at the end, but I think like this was super under control. So anyway, good game. We won. We got 9 points. My rating now is 751. So let's see the game review. I think like the accuracy will be like in the 60s. Usually when the game is too long like this, we're not very good players. We're still beginners, 700s. So in a very long game with a lot of moves like this, we usually end up with an accuracy in the 60s. I would be surprised if it's in the 80s or something. Let's see. Best move is what the analysis engine determined was the top move. Okay, come on. Wow, close to 80%. That's a surprise. Only one great move, even in this very long game. I blundered and he didn't. I have 1 miss, 5 inaccuracies. I need to see those. Game rating is 1350. Okay, let's see. But it was I super dominated the game except for this blunder that he probably didn't notice. So I blundered and he missed or did a mistake, something like this. Let's see. Okay, the engine likes this, but it wanted me to push this one first. Yeah, understandable. Actually, we were super behind in pushing this pawn to d4. Yeah. Okay, not the best move because again, engine wanted me to do this. This is an inaccuracy again. Yeah, so most of the inaccuracies and probably the mistakes and misses will be related to not pushing this pawn. I get it now. Okay. Best move was to take. Great. Inaccuracy. So just go back. Okay. So on this opening line, don't do this with the queen. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, because it blocked the advancement of this pawn. Yeah, I noticed this. But there was also no danger for this queen. But if he was a good player, he would probably develop his pieces in a better way because I'm not controlling the center and the pawn is not pushed. Yeah, makes sense. And this is a mistake. He should have pushed this pawn and then this one after. Yep. Yep, that makes sense. Best move, okay, because it gets the bishop into the game. That was the idea actually, like try to develop those pieces while the queen is blocking the movement of this pawn. Okay. This pawn chain was very strong till the end of the game actually. Okay, this was an option. So taking was not the best option. That's good to know. Again, taking was not the best option. So good. I found that this was not the best idea. Yeah. Because he was not going to push this pawn because he wants to castle on this side. Another mistake. He should have castled. Yes. Yeah. This loses a pawn. Which pawn? He ended up losing this. Yeah, this was free. Oh yeah. Yep. That's the only great move in the game. Okay. First move, take the other pawn. He wanted me to trade. Another inaccuracy. Another inaccuracy, should have traded. Okay. But I feel like this was a very dangerous knight because if he takes here, I'll be forced to move my king and there's no castling. That was the best, yes, right. He returned, I returned. Castling was the best option. That was not the best option. Taking was the best option. Oh yeah. How is that a good move? Oh, he has also the queen looking, so he can take with the rook. Okay. So maybe taking was not the best option actually. It's very dangerous if the rook comes here and the queen is looking at it. There will be a very strong attack here and he pushes this one and the bishop is looking as well. Nope, I think this, okay, it's not a wrong move, it's good. Okay. This is an inaccuracy because trading is in my favor because I'm up material. He wanted me to push the pawn. Okay. Finally, this pawn gets pushed, but he wanted me to go with the knight. And yeah, I thought about it, but like I felt like we were so behind in pushing this pawn, it had to be pushed. Okay. The best move was to take. Okay. Inaccuracy. Yeah, I felt like this was not a good idea as well. I didn't know what I was doing here, but I ended up taking this pawn. So it's probably he also did something wrong. This was the best move, and then this is a blunder. Trapping this piece probably, right? Or there's something else that they could trap. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, traded everything and he's up a bishop. So yeah, it was a blunder because of this knight here. Is like, what is the business of this knight? Yeah, but he didn't take advantage of it. He should have pushed here. Oh yeah, because now I give this fork and he cannot defend this pawn. Yeah. Wow, well, that was a very bad move. I would call this a blunder from him as well. This permits the opponent to win a pawn through a fork, which is exactly what happened. Yeah. So for a second, he could have won, or at least it could have been equal. But yeah, it would have been equal because I'm up in the pawns and he would have a bishop. So it's still not easy for him to win the game because also my pawns were placed on the dark squares. Took, he came back. That was the best move. Good. Traded. So take this first was a better option. Oh. When he takes, I take this one with a check, and then I take the second. Wow. Didn't pay attention to this. I would take the two rooks. Now it was just too difficult for him to. Inaccuracy. Should have just advanced. Oh yeah, just advance. And if he goes here, I push my king. Yeah, makes sense. Because we were stuck here, and if I repeated one more time after that, if I pushed this, it would have been a draw. So I had to change something. Best move was this forced. Stake, miss. Oh, that was a checkmate. Yeah, just go here. He cannot go here. Checkmate. That is a horrible miss from me. Horrible miss. Okay. I'm not glad because of that last miss. There was a checkmate, and it was actually very easy. Like he cannot move the king, and it's a checkmate. Anyway, we won one game. Now let's go to the second game. The first game actually was a long one, and I spent a decent amount of time on the game review. So let's see what's gonna happen with the second game. So probably this video is gonna only be just two games because we're gonna hit the 1 hour mark anyway. Okay, Chess Logot from France. Okay, now we can do the Ponziani, I think. If he push, you can pin the knight. That's what it's all about. When did he join? Just 22 days ago. And he already has a higher rating than me. Okay. Strike the center or pin? Probably just strike. Push this. Where can he go? He'll go here. I'll give him a check and take the knight, right? Except that this one is not defended. He went back. Check. What can he do? Push this pawn. There are a lot of options now. You can go this way and take this annoying knight, which is probably what I'm going to do. He can't take because it's pinned to the queen. If I take this, should I take this pawn? Again, sorry, I'm trying the Bonziani for the first time. Bonziani opening. So I don't know what are the good moves and what are the bad moves. Now we can bend the knight. So post knight will be bent. Pin it first with the bishop so that we can be ready to castle. He'll push this. The two knights are pinned. I think this is the power of the Ponziani, that the knights can't move, both of them. I don't get this move. Oh, he doesn't want the rook to be trapped, probably. When we start launching the attacks here, doesn't want the rook to be trapped. Take, take, take. Well, it's gonna be trapped anyway, right? What if I do that? Still the knights are pinned. And he can't do anything. To have some good traps or some good like take. That's good from him. He can now move the knight, but move it where? Here is not a good option. Here is not a good option. He can't go here. Here is not a good option. He can go here. So I'm thinking about leaving the situation like this and just castling first. Take. His pawn falls in some variations, right? His pawn falls in this line. Why did he come here with the rook? The two pawns might fall, actually. This is a free pawn. But if he takes, I come back with a check. So how about I do first? You want to take my queen, I'll take your queen. It's an even game, but Take this pawn. Oh, didn't see it. Okay, we screwed up. He knew that I was gonna screw this thing up. Okay. We are losing, boys and girls. We are losing. Okay. It happens. Okay. We'll pay attention to it because this line is probably has been played a lot. Yeah, just wasn't focusing too much. Should just go back with a check, and then he goes back, and then I retreat. Anyway, those things happen sometimes. Probably now I'm forced to push this. Only move here, right? If he takes, I take with the king. There's no danger. This is a very strong diamond structure here with the 3 pawns on the king. Watch out for the oh, I get oh, what a terrible game. Looking here, everything is so bad. Okay, I deserve to lose. Honestly, I deserve to lose. But again, this was the first game that I really played the actual Bonziani. So, as you have seen, terrible. Like, it couldn't have gone any worse. The first one was not a Bonziani because he played Caro-Kann, so I had to respond to that. But yeah, here is my first Bonziani game. The worst, the worst game in the history of chess, probably. Let's see what is my rating. It's like my accuracy is probably like 20% or something, and then my game rating is probably 100, which is like the lowest thing. Okay, but again, this was the first time for me playing this, so it makes sense to lose. To be honest. Or those are the mistakes were like too obvious. But anyway, especially the queen blunder. Solid start. Yeah, I just slipped up in the middle game. Let's review with an eye towards consistency. Well, accuracy is close to 66%, so that was much lower than that. He had very high accuracy. I blundered, that's probably the queen here. Yep, and then there was no way out. Again, I get very suspicious when we play all of that and he has just one inaccuracy. And I didn't mention this so far, but chess.com sent me a message yesterday saying that one of the opponents that I played against over the last few days was cheating, and they gave me back some points. So I will actually put, probably I'll talk about this probably in the next video tomorrow, and I will put a screenshot from the message I got from chess.com. So people cheat, guys, and this guy joined 22 days ago, so there is a chance that he was cheating. Like, how did he know that I was gonna fall for the trap of taking that pawn? That's probably cheating. I don't know. I mean, it's a horrible mistake from me for sure. and he just joined 22 days ago. So playing with this high accuracy when you just joined is suspicious, a little bit suspicious. And I told you there is a confirmation that some people cheat. And this is actually the third time I got this message from chess.com that my opponent was cheating. The two previous times it was before I started this channel. So, but this third time, which came yesterday, it means that it happened in the previous week or 2 weeks. This means that one of the videos on the channel right now, one of the opponents was cheating. I have no idea how to know which one was cheating. Probably when they know someone was cheating, they probably block him from the website and delete his account or something. So maybe then I would be able to know which one was cheating. But I have no idea who was cheating, but someone was cheating. I don't know if it was the guy that I was suspicious of, and I mentioned this in the timestamp is in one of the videos, like I think like 2 weeks ago or something. I asked was he cheating? It was basically me asking a question. Maybe he was not, because again, I saw that in the comment section, people were saying no, he was just playing some natural moves and he was just developing his bishop. He was not cheating. So maybe it was not that guy, maybe it was someone else, but someone was cheating, and the video is probably on the channel because I just got this message yesterday from chess.com. So I'm now suspicious of this guy as well. Playing a lot of moves like this, and maybe it was not a lot of moves. We played I don't know, this is a total of 20 moves or something. He has only 1 inaccuracy, 0 mistakes, 0 misses, and 0 blunders. And he was playing too fast. He was not too fast actually, but when I blundered the queen, he was too fast. So he was kind of expecting it. So I don't know. Maybe he was not cheating. Tell me in the comments. Anyway, let's see the game review. Because again, this is the first time for me playing the Ponziani, so there are a lot of things to learn here to see what moves are the best moves. Okay, so far, so good. And this is the best move. Okay, so don't take, just push. This was right. And he played an excellent move by going back. Okay. Okay. This is an inaccuracy. So in the Ponziani developed this piece to protect this. Okay, because he didn't take. When I push this, I mean, he could take this, and even if I take this, he can take that one, and I lose castling rights. He is just down 1 point. Maybe 2 points because I will take this pawn as well. I don't know. But he played the better move here, and this is an inaccuracy from me, so should just defend this pawn. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because this line is gonna be repeated afterwards. So okay, this is the best move. Then he played an excellent move by striking the center. However, the best move was to just come here, which he will play this at some point, or he didn't play it. Okay. Best move was just to come here. The engine wants me to castle so bad. Another inaccuracy. And developing the knight here, because it can't develop from here, and if it goes here, it's blocking the way for the queen. I don't know. Develop here. Wow. Show the best move. Then what are the follow-ups? This knight, where it will go? Just land on this square. See the game analysis. Okay, the next move is the knight will come here. Okay. This is the first opening where I see the knight goes to a3, because usually this is a very bad position. Anyway, let's go back. Okay, we're learning a new opening now, so it's okay to do mistakes when you're learning a new opening. Okay, He wanted me to take. Okay, we did that. And then we did this mistake and he was like, yeah, this is the blunder that's changed the game completely. Oh, he wanted me to go, yeah, instead of retreating, this is not in danger, just develop with a tempo. Yeah, and even if he takes this, you take back, and you can still give this check, which would force him to move his king now because there's nothing that can come to this square. What is the tactic that he have? I would trade here, to be honest. But he's up a pawn. Okay. Best move here was this knight, and what are the follow-ups? He goes back, and I push this. Okay. Yeah, so that blocks this square for him. Okay, makes sense. Because he can, yeah. What a move, a4. Very strong move, actually. Okay, now we know what we should do. Develop, yeah, just develop. Just follow the basics, develop. Your queen is not under attack. I don't even know how he can attack it. There are no pieces to attack it. This bishop is strapped here. He didn't push this pawn also at all. Anyway, we blundered, we took it. Even here he wanted me to go here. Oh yeah, because if he takes, I just take. Yeah, just develop the piece, man. That's why I lost this game, because I didn't develop this knight in the right time. Or I didn't develop it at all. Wow, yeah. Okay. So this is a mistake, actually. So of course blundering the queen is a mistake, but what I should have done instead of moving the queen at all was develop this knight. This would have saved the day, because now this knight and this rook are out of the game. Okay. Okay, good lesson. Very good lesson, actually. Of course, I'm sad that I lost, but I'm happy that I'm learning. So now I'm learning like where I could be trapped, or where I could overlook some of the moves in the Ponziani. So it will get better. Okay, this was the first game with the Ponziani. Horrible one. I lost. Anyway, but my rating right now is 744 after winning one game and losing one game. So this is life anyway. So this is day 31 now in the history books. See you tomorrow on day 32.